Coming up on today's show.
When I think of holiday entertaining in particular, even just beyond regular entertaining, to me it's about the food and the beverages.
Yes.
I mean, that's
Right.
what people love to get together, but we want to celebrate that event.
Ooh, okay. Well, folks, if you don't know what lefse is, if you're from like down south or something, look it up. It's a great holiday tip right there. You could do a whole theme party around lefse, couldn't you?
So instead of waiting until the day of the event and getting all these things from where you would normally store them in the kitchen, if you were to have a holiday party bin.
This is what we teased in the
Tub,
last episode.
yes.
Preparing your home for holiday entertaining part 3. Today on Keeping You Organized. Well, hello, Merry Christmas. We're right in the thick of the holiday season here, and welcome to Keeping You Organized. If you've joined us the last 2 times, we have been doing a whole series here on preparing your home for holiday entertaining with our great friend and professional organizer, Louise Kurzika.
Hello, John. Good to see you.
EverythingsTogether.com. Oh, it's great to see you, and it's a great holiday time, and we've been going through this. The last 2 episodes, we talked about everything from how to get your entryway set up, your furniture lined up, even some nostalgia tips about TV trays. You have to go back and
Check that one out.
It's action packed. Now we're almost done, and we're going to get into that room that we not only use to get this whole operation going, but it seems like the room everybody wants to hang out in, right?
Well, you know, when I think of holiday entertaining in particular, even just beyond regular entertaining, to me it's about the food and the beverages.
Yes.
I mean, that's what people love to get together, but we want to celebrate that event with special foods, especially during the holiday season, special beverages. So the kitchen is going to be pretty important in terms of making sure we prepare it so it will run well, run efficiently, and be ready to go.
Yeah. By the way, you know, up here in Minnesota, do you ever have lefse?
Oh, I love lefse.
Like
you know,
lefse?
I'm half Norwegian.
Are you really?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I have had fresh homemade lefse off of the dish and right into your mouth.
Ooh, okay. Well, folks, if you don't know what lefse is, if you're from like down south or something, look it up. It's a great holiday tip right there. You could do a whole theme party around lefse, couldn't you?
Oh, you could.
Yeah,
you
that'd be
could.
kind of fun. All right, so we digress. Let's go into the kitchen now. What do we need to do in the kitchen?
Okay, so the first thing that's helpful about the kitchen is the fact that for every holiday event that we are going to be hosting, there are peripheral, non-perishable things that we're picking up at the store or along the way, right?
Lots of supplies, right?
Yeah, paper goods. We're going to have decorations, perhaps. We're going to have maybe activity kits for kids, if it's a kids-related thing. Even recipes that we might have torn out of the newspaper or a magazine that when we were at the beauty shop, wow, this is great. I'm going to make this for Thanksgiving, you know, or for Christmas Eve. Even serving pieces. So instead of waiting until the day of the event and getting all these things from where you would normally store them in the kitchen, if you were to have a holiday party bin.
This is what we teased in the last episode.
Set aside, this is a small scale one, so depending on the size of the party, you may need a bigger one. But something that says, okay, when I come back from the store, or if I go downstairs to where I store my serving items, I can grab those serving pieces and toss them in here. I know I've already got them ready to go. Something that you can keep close to the kitchen while you're getting ready for the event. You can get it all in here now. The day of the event, boom, it's all in one place.
It's great.
It makes it so much easier to keep track of those things because I've had many clients say to me, well, I know I end up with all these holiday, leftover napkins that never got opened because I couldn't find them the day before the party, and so when I was at the store last minute, I bought more because I was afraid I wouldn't be able to get them, know. And that's a challenge when you are a little bit disorganized. You may not find the things that you bought a month or so ago, or at half price last year.
And then when you store that, you know what you have it for next year.
Exactly.
Those things are not going to perish.
Right. Or this bin can then, after that event, be used for the next event, and the next event, and so on and so forth. So it makes it really easy to be able to prep along the way. So you don't put as much time and effort into just the day before or the day of.
Awesome. So we've got to get our. And you can't have a professional organizer without a bin. So right, we got to get
That's
our.
right.
We got to get our
Some
bin.
kind of a bin.
We have to get that bin in here somehow.
And pick whatever container you want. If you want to use a cardboard box, that's fine.
Right.
If you have a certain kind of other sort of container that makes sense, you could even have, if you have a very large kitchen and you have an underused cabinet, maybe at the peripheral. Maybe it can all go in that upper cabinet and be available.
Okay, what else about the kitchen?
Okay, so the fridge is going to be paramount here as well because a lot of the food is going to be in the fridge, either the raw ingredients or the prepared piece or the leftovers afterwards. So now's the time to really do a good clean out of the fridge. Yes. So you know all those sauce packets that you get every time you go to Arby's and get a roast beef sandwich and you don't use them, but you put them in the fridge because you think, well, maybe I'll want them, maybe I'll use them, or from the takeout place, the other fast food ketchups, mustards, plum sauces, who knows what, right? Yes. Get rid of them. If you haven't used them, now is the time to let go. Or how about all the condiments that have, you bought again to make for one particular recipe 2 years ago. Right. It's probably not going to taste that great. No. And they do have, fresh by or use by dates suggested. So you have a little bit of guidance there of things that you can go. You might do some consolidation. Yeah. Maybe after the summer you ended up with 3 jars of pickles. Mm-hmm. Put them all in one. Pickles don't care. They can, they can live together. As long as they're the same variety of dills versus sweets or that sort of thing.
Well, it's also a good time too to clean your refrigerator, right?
Oh my gosh, yes, and so pull everything out shelf by shelf, wipe things down, get rid of the crud and the buildup, and you might even pull out a shelf or two if you're going to be storing some large things in there that will need
like a big turkey or something,
or a big stew pot or something that requires a lot of space. This is a great time to make peripheral use of a fridge that you have in the lower level, perhaps, or the garage, or even you could drag out the college dorm fridge if you got that one waiting for the next child to go off to school. That's a great extra piece to have to service not only this time but the day of the party, being able to put beverages and things like that in there.
Hey, we're going to take a quick break because I know there's a few more kitchen tips. We got to wrap this up so we can actually have the party too. So the party is coming up. So when we come back, we'll wrap it all up. We'll get ready for the party. We're with Louise Kurzika, everythingstogether.com, talking about preparing your home for holiday entertaining, and we'll be right back.
Look professional, get organized at myorganized.life. Give your presentation a premium appearance. Hand off projects with confidence. Organizing products with a clean and vibrant look. Make a positive impression. Your important proposals and projects shine with professionalism. Impress your customers and boss. Look professional, get organized at myorganized.life. That's myorganized.life. myorganized.life.
We're back now on Keeping You Organized, talking about preparing your home. I feel like we should have decorated the studio here for this, but oh well. If you watch our Facebook Live, which, because we're recording this obviously before the actual holiday season, but we are on live Facebook every day, 2 p.m. Central. If you watch that show, we probably have decorations at this time of year.
We would.
I sure hope we do.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Leanne's in big trouble.
Well, okay.
So anyway, but we're talking about preparing for entertaining for the holidays at home. We've been going through the kitchen. Right. Got some great tips. We got to see the bin, the secret bin. So what else do we got to do in the kitchen?
All right, and so one more thing with the fridge is to think about where to store the beverages.
Oh yeah, all those beverages.
Yeah, you don't want them in the refrigerator that's in the kitchen. Yeah. You want them in coolers, or if it's a cool time of year, you can have them out in the garage on a table. Yeah. Have one person be responsible for replenishing, because otherwise, one might think the other's doing it, the other might think they're doing it. Right. So I have one person designated for that. So you don't want to have that refrigerator door open and close, open and close. You lose too much of the cooling power.
in there anyway.
Well, that's right. Yeah. So you want to kind of service it out and be that person to.
Yeah, I've seen people too take like an ice chest, open air one, kind of
lovely
with all the bottles or
or the buckets with ice
that's
and
kind of
so forth.
Too.
Yeah, very nice. And then, but you're going to have more that's going to have to get stored kind of elsewhere to replenish, if you will. Yeah,
okay,
very much so. Okay, so now let's say the party is done or the meal is
We're
finished.
already done with the party?
Yeah, we had it. That's it. We had the party.
3 episodes to do the dang party, and now the party's over. Louise, what are you doing?
The party's over.
Oh my goodness!
It's time to clean up the mess.
Well, here's my advice: I just go lay on the couch and let my wife do all the work. But I suppose that's not a good idea, right?
Well, okay, that's different homes have different things. So, here's a prep thing you can do to make the after dinner mess not so difficult. Look at a lower cabinet in your kitchen that maybe holds pots and pans, heavy appliances, that kind of thing. Clear them out, locate them somewhere else, maybe the laundry room for the time being, again in a bin or a tub. And now use this as your staging area for dirty dishes. And here's a couple things you can do to make it not so messy.
Look at that.
So, nice little plastic shelf liner.
Yes.
You can cut this into sections and lay it down on the shelves in the cabinet.
Okay.
So if there are spills, and because it's going to be messy stuff, that'll be there. And then incorporate a couple of these dish bins that you can use, particularly for glassware.
Yes.
So that things can be laid down in there and maybe put a little plastic sheet or a towel and then lay some more or stand them all up if they're not going to be tippy.
Right.
And now you've got some opportunity to get the dishes, the dirty stuff out of the way.
Yes.
Not take up all the counter space so you can still.
That's a great idea.
Especially if this is going to be like an open house kind of party where there's going to be a lot of dishes gathering through several hours of entertaining, but not a regular sit-down meal. You're going to have to be filling the dishwasher at some point in time, but maybe not right away. And this is a way you can have things available.
This idea.
Yeah,
this is phenomenal.
Great?
Yeah, in fact,
it works really, really well.
The way you do it at a restaurant or one of those places where you go and you bus your own dishes.
Yeah,
it's perfect.
Yeah, it is. As a matter of fact, if you can borrow one of those really big busing ones, that'll fit perfect inside of most cabinets. So.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah. The other thing that you'll want to do is make sure that you've got enough food storage containers. And this is a perfect opportunity to go through, pull everything out, get rid of the ones that are mismatched, that don't work, that you have a lid but no bottom, a bottom but no top.
How that happens, but
so they get things that actually work, and have some things, maybe even some deli containers or giveaway, throwaway, that then sometimes in big meals we share things with certain family members. Grandma and Grandpa, do you want to take home some of the dinner?
Right.
We'll make you up a little care package.
Right.
So have those ready to go so that way you can just grab them, and as you're putting the food away, create these little giveaway trays, or at least for your own use, be able to get them leftovers in nice containers. And remember, we like to use rectangular and square containers in the refrigerator because one, they can stack, and two, they're more efficient in the space they use. They maximize what we can get into the fridge.
This sounds like a professional operation. With a professional organizer, of course.
Well, really thinking it through.
Good. Now, am I still on the couch, or is there anything else I have to do at the end?
I think, John, that's just about it.
Okay, it's about the lights are going to go on, and all that turkey I ate is going to be going through my, what's that stuff?
L-tryptophan.
Yes, yeah. It's like, ooh, okay.
There you go. Take a nap.
This has been great. Before we go, let people know how they can get a hold of you and what kind of services you offer.
Well, thanks, John. Everything's together is my business. I've been doing this for more than 26 years.
Wow, that's incredible.
I just love what I do. And through the years, I've continued to learn to do more. So I tend now to work with people who have a brain-based difference that really is at the root of their disorganization. That might be ADHD, that might be depression, anxiety, hoarding behavior, any of those kinds of things, even a traumatic brain injury. And so I have recently added some more training. I am now an organizer coach graduate. And so I've added that coaching element to the hands-on work as well as virtual work that I do. Awesome. So standalone coaching or virtual organizing. Please get in touch with me and see if I can't help you accomplish what you want to accomplish.
everythingstogether.com. Louise, thank you. Hey, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this series. Go and watch or listen to all 3 episodes because there's tons of stuff in here. And we'll see you next time on Keeping You Organized.